Hey up, guys. Leeds Lad Loves Coins here. Welcome back to the channel. So, I believe this is going to be an absolute fantastic video. It's something I've been waiting to do. I've got a bunch of stuff in front of me, that's auction wins. I'm a sucker for auctions. So these are the wins I've had. Some have been winging their way from America. In fact, they've all been winging their way back from America. So, for me, here in the UK, it takes about a month sometimes to get the product back. But there are things that I want, that I need, that I can't live without. So we'll get into it. As I start to open things, I'll discuss my reasoning for going for these particular items. You'll see this little glass of whiskey in front. Here, I'm going to have a little sip, and that's lovely. That's in order of one of my subscribers. Did I say in order? In honour of one of my subscribers, another YouTube channel called 365 Days of Silver. Great content. So if you've never seen him, watch any of his videos, jump over and have a look. So 365, thanks for subscribing, pal. And let's get on with it. I'm going to jump into this one first because I know exactly what it is. It's a slabbed coin. You can't miss it. I can feel it. So let me open this little thing up. There is a invoice in there. We'll get rid of that. We'll open this up here. Move it. Let's get into it. Right, so you all know that I'm a lover of Kennedys. I have a Kennedy Dansko that's complete, and I also have a bunch of graded coins. I'm running a collection of graded coins starting from the Franklins, so from 1953 all the way up to 1970 proof coins. I've pretty much got a full run of Franklins. There's only a couple of Kennedys that I need, and I'm only picking them up. So this is one of the coins that I needed. Proof 69 cameo, top pop, I do believe, and a beautiful coin, and something I could not resist. Let's just hone in on it, because I just cannot pick these up in the UK. What I should do really is, let me flip it over, wait until I next go to America and pick them up. I'll save myself a whole bunch of money in shipping costs and eBay's fraudulent VAT charges that they impose on us. Even though the importation of foreign coins, collectibles, is only 5%. The charge is 20%. So, but hey ho, there we go. So, what do you think? Lovely coin, lovely coin. Let me put that to one side. So, very, very happy with that. I think I only need now a 1970, and I've got a full run. These two sets here are, one is a 1965 SMS set, which I think this is the one. Let's just move that out. Yep. little invoice there. So this is the 1965 SMS set. It has been opened, so I'm not expecting anything fantastic in there, but you never know. People do make errors. We'll jump into this. There's what I always hope for when I open these up is that I pick up a Cameo, but as this has been opened, that's not going to be the case. But as you can see, quite nice coins. The penny looks decent. I'm not going to take them out of the cello. The big dog obviously is the 65 $half. I've only got a 67 set now that I need, so I've got my 65, 66, 67 in OGP. That's original government packaging. The Kennedy looks pretty decent, to tell you the truth. Very nice indeed. Right, so that's the 65 SMS, which stands for Special Mint Set. I'll bang these in here. Just to recap a bit of a history lesson for you guys. The Special Mint Sets were produced in 65, 66 and 67 by the US Mint, primarily because they failed to produce any proof sets in those years. Now, there was an uproar in the collecting community, so they produced the SMS sets, which were kind of a hybrid between the Brilliant Uncirculated and proof sets. And if just to butt in, if you can find a Cameo in them, they can be worth decent money. So anyway, the next one, let me open this up here, is what I've really been looking for. Can I ask you all, please, to smash a like, subscribe, and share as much as possible, please. I think I need 3 more subscriptions to get to 300. I'd like to go beyond 300, but we'll see. Anyway, I bought this. It's a 1964 proof set, and I won this at auction. I bought it mainly because it's sealed and unopened, and it does actually look like it's not been opened. So here goes. So this is a 64 proof set that is unopened. I can see here, yep, it is sealed there, and who knows what we'll find inside. So this is the first time anybody has seen this, including me, since when it was minted in 1964. What I'm hoping for is Cameo, maybe a variety or two, and maybe even an accent hair. So let's see where we go. Okay. Wow, that's beautiful, because I don't know if you can see that, guys, but that is definitely a Cameo. That's why I bought it. So now I'm actually quite excited about this, because it looks absolutely stunning. That's definitely a Cameo. It's not an accent hair. Let me just put this down for a second, because the accent hair, I'll show you what you need to be looking at. I don't know if you can see it here, but if you see the eye in Liberty, it's got a serif top and bottom. So the accent hair, one of the indicators of the accent hair is on the bottom left, no serif. And there doesn't look like there's a serif there. Let's see if I can open it up a bit more. Yep, there you can see there is a serif. So it's not an accent hair. One of the other things I'm looking at is maybe a FS103, which is doubling, and you can normally see that in the R of Liberty. You can see the notching most visible in that, and I don't see anything there, but there is definitely a cameo, that is for sure. What do you guys think? Let me know. That looks like a beauty. I'm going to flip that over and hope that there's a cameo on the backside. And that is definitely a cameo. So, wow, wow, wow. That's why I bought it unopened. I've got a 1964 proof. It's going to be minimum proof 67 cameo. So that is a lovely, lovely little coin. The others look very nice as well. Right. Wow. Tell me what you think about that. I'm absolutely made up there. I've just put some lighting on, additional lighting. And that is definitely a cameo. Definitely a cameo. You can see that, the contrast between the fields and the devices. The devices are Kennedy's head. You can see the frostiness there against the backdrop. Now, when I pull this out of this cello, that will, and clean it, or should I say, dip it, that will absolutely jump out. What? That's a beautiful find. And that has made it all worth it. You can tell a happy Leeds lad here. So I'm going to jump into the last one. I know now what this is because there are only 4. So I'll open this up and I'll tell you what my fears are on this one. This is, you know, I'm a lover of pre-decimal. I did sell a lot of my pre-decimal sets because I'd gone about as far as I could with it. Let me move that out of the way. But I saw this at auction. That's interesting. And you can see that this was in 2005. Somebody bought this for £200. Here's the Festival of Britain. Let me move all this out of the way. 1951 set. Quite a nice box. And they've actually packaged it. Oh, God. Look, this is what I feared. Every time I buy a bloody proof set from auction, send them, I always say to them, whatever you do, make sure the inside is absolutely packaged correctly, because if you get a scratch on these, you've ruined the damn set. So let's have a look at this penny. Beautiful colours. Beautiful colours. And it looks like it's escaped any major damage. And that is absolutely beautiful. That's why I bought it. Lovely. Ooh. I'm quite excited. Let's move these. Plus we're going to go through them. Here's the farthing. The halfpence. I'm sorry if I'm whispering. I'm like, this is a damn nice set. And the penny is for me, is one of the keys. That is gorgeous. Look at the colours on that. Absolutely gorgeous. I'm definitely going to need more than a drink after this. Ooh. Do you know what? Now then, this crown was jammed in there. That's some hairs up there. That isn't anything. Clean that up, and that's a nice crown. You can see, we've talked about strip toning before. You can see that this has been in that box and hasn't come out for quite a long time due to that strip toning. Absolutely beautiful. Let me put this over here. I'm going to just tip this up for you because this is absolutely a gem. Let's get this in focus if I can. I've been messing about. What has happened there? Sorry about this, guys. That is a beauty. And that threepenny bit, I'm going to move this over here like this because I want to pull that threepenny bit out. You know, I had a Proof 68. Why has my camera lost its focus? That threepenny bit is something to behold. The light's coming through. I'm not really doing it justice. Right, that is a beauty. I'm sorry about this, guys. I'm going to, what I'm going to do is, I'm just going to give you the last view of that 51 set. And that is, trust me, I know what I'm saying. I had the second best, if not just about the best 1951 proof set on the NGC registry, and this is an absolute stunner. Wow, wow, wow. So I'm quite blown back by this. I've picked up a stunning 69 Cameo Kennedy, a 65 SMS set, a Kennedy 64 proof, unopened, that has the Kennedy has a cameo that is absolutely stunning. And now I've just opened up this 1951 proof set that is, it's beyond my wildest imagination for a proof set at auction. You don't normally see them like this. Right, I think I need to go lie down in a dark room and finish that whiskey. This is, I'll tell you what, guys and gals, this is getting graded. This will get graded. And then we'll go through them when we come back. Just look at that. Stunning. I hope you enjoyed this video. I've bored you enough, so I'm going to get off now. Please smash a like, subscribe, tell everybody about this channel. Tell them Lee's Lad Loves Coins. Get in there. Right? Hasta luego. Have a great day. Bye.